Kei te raunui, kei te rauiti, tēnā rā koutou katoa, kei aku kura tawiti kei ngā mo take o tō tātou. Tau eke maunga koro taranaki o tō tātou, tau eke maunga koro rua peu, i o te anō rā ngā maunga katoa o te Kāhui Maunga, wānui tonu. Tēnei ko te tuku i te io aume, ki koutou katoa e te iti, e te rai. Nau mai, kuhu mai, ki tēnei pāpā o tanga mataura, i tēnei ai. Tukuna tonu tia ko ngā wakaronoi ki o mātou, ki o tātou ma te ua o te wā. Ki rātou katoa te unga kua taka i te arapu ana o ngā mātua ngutuata mai o tua wakarere, e moe rā koutou i te moe, e au ai te moe. Ko rātou ki rātou, ko tātou ki tātou. Ka tika hoki, kia tuku i te wakaronoi, me ngā te ia waumihi ki tō tātou. Ariki nui, kia kuini ngā wai hono i te pō tātou te oero o te tuawaru. E no nei ki runga i te au rewa tapu o na mātua o na tupuna, rire au, pai mā rire. Ka tiko aku me i o te ia i kia koutou i te tītātanga o te wā e te iwi e te wānau, haere mai, kuhu mai. Anei, ko tō tātou taku maniwhiri, a tāhua hu māri e rire, ara, ko tōku karangarua, te tia mana o te Kāhui Maunga, ko Elijah Pue, tēnā koe i tēnei rā.
Tēnā koe kei taku cousin, tēnā hoki tātou katoa, e mātakitaki mai nei, e wakarite mai nei ki te matatini o te Kāhui Maunga e tū mai nei. Tēnā koutou katoa.
Tēnā koe, Lige. One thing I always ask you in these beautiful updates that you give us, you always hold the countdown for us. You are the one that has been counting down for me every week for so long now. How long have we got to go until this event?
Oh, you can't see it this time because I've got my thing blurred. Maybe I've got it on my face. 5 days.
5 days.
No, I remember when I first turned it on, it was like 47 days. I was like, oh, it's just
yeah.
And then, oh, you know, we're good. 5 days. Less than a week.
5 days. Wow. How are you? How are you feeling? How's the vibes? How's it going?
You know what? I've arrived in Ngā Motu today for since the last time I was here was for the blessing of the Maho, and it's great. I've been down on site today to check out all of the different happenings down there and the different wahi, and checked out the wahi hoko. I checked out the stage and when I had a look down there, and the Maho is up and stunning, just looks beautiful. And all of the different lounge areas and just everything is just it's all starting to become quite real for us here, and actually for those obviously that have been actually doing the mahi down there, it just it looks really beautiful. So I just want to probably start by thanking all of the kaimahi who are down there building away the various marquees and tents and putting up various signage and getting everything ready. They're down there, at 6 o'clock in the morning, and they're probably still there as we speak tonight. So they've done a fantastic job. And everyone knows that there's been lots of changes that have occurred over the last week, and those kaimahi have been, quite accepting and very patient with our various changes that are happening. But how am I? I am great. It's great to be in Ngā Motu. For those that don't know, I don't live in Ngā Motu, so I just live in Raitahi in the centre of my universe. So I've made the trek up here today just to be on the ground and support the kaupapa and help with the team on the ground. So yeah, it's a vibe. Everything's coming together. We're 5 days out, and it's just going to be a really stunning week welcoming the Motu on Monday.
I love it. Love. And thank you. That's a beautiful update. Now, cousin, something really beautiful that is currently happening, is that our wānau, the Smear or Mere riders, they have started their journey from Tamaki Makaurau, and they are on their way. They are on ways here to Taranaki. Would you like to just talk to us about their journey, because they will be arriving to us, our popo? Are you muted, cousin?
Kia ora. Yes, I was muted. Yeah, it's been a long day. No, e mihi atana ki te rā kaupapa rangati rā tātou, Smear o mea, ko te ururo tēnā e kawe ana I te rā o ngā kaupapa, mai rā no. And so I think yeah, I remember welcoming Sme or Mea into Ohakune during the time of the last Matatini when they were doing their ride-in. And so, yes, they arrive here in Taranaki tomorrow. And they're on there. There's a Facebook page, Wama, with all of the pānui, but today I understand that they were biking. I was going to say driving, but no, they're biking. They're doing their bike ride from Kirikiriroa all the way to Piopio and to Moko tonight. So they've done what a fantastic job at Te Whānau. And I probably just want to, before I talk about Sme or Mea itself, I think if I think about the kaupapa, Sme or Mea and prick for prostate, it's really important that we prioritise our health and well-being. And I certainly aren't as I'm not the best example of looking after myself. I'm sure others will agree with that. But Sme or Mea it's quite simple, and the same with the prick your prostate. Go and get checked at Te Whānau. There's going to be a health hub here at Te Matatini or Te Kāhui Maunga as well. And so there's no excuse. Kaue whakamā, go and get checked. But anyway, now they are coming to Taranaki tomorrow, and they are going to be arriving. There's a hui at Moko first at 10 o'clock tomorrow, the 20th of February. Then at 1 o'clock, they arrive at Urenui Community Centre, 15 Takiroa Street, Urenui. And then tomorrow night, they'll be welcomed onto Owai Marae in Te Whaitara. And so if any of us here at home or across Te Kāhui Maunga wish to support that kaupapa, then go down to any of those community events. Head to their Facebook page and tautoko, because it's a stunning kaupapa for us to all be part of. Even if you don't ride a bike, there is plenty of ways that you can go and support by simply going to one of their events and, most importantly, going to get checked. And so just to acknowledge all of the riders that are on this particular kaupapa this time round, and indeed to matua te ururoa I aia e kawe ana I tēnei taonga.
Kia ora. No, absolutely. I remember when this kaupapa started with Tale Morrison and her example that she led. When she became maiwiwi, she called out to a lot of wahine throughout the country from various ngā tōpito katoa te motu wānui, to come together, to collaborate, to help to spread the word of Sme or Mea. And Aros and I were actually quite fortunate to be a part of that collaboration at that time. And so now it has evolved, like you said, with Papa Te Ururoa leading this in her honour, and also reaching out to our tāne. So thank you for mentioning that, cousin, because that's a huge deal now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, kia patu I te wakamā ne, and just get out there. And, you know, one of the criteria for a lot of our kapa is actually you must Sme or Mea, and you must check your
prick your prostate.
I was gonna say check your hako, but
check your rako te whānau. You heard it here first. We've come up with a new saying, Te Kāhui Maunga, Sme or Mea, and check your rako. Sorry,
Tāne Mai. I mean that with all my good vibes, I promise you. I'm not making fun of it either. I just thought that was very empowering. We want strong, very good rako. So if you could get them checked as well, Te Wānau, that would be our tāne in particular, ki kā rā koutou, and all of us. And if you want some tautoko e Te Wānau, there is so much support out there. I've just put the link for the Facebook page. It's in the chat of all of the comments of every page that we're on. And also it's just scrolling below as Elijah speaks to you all. We're on 4 platforms today as well. We're on our YouTube channel, Tēnā koutou if you tuned in there, the Kurimako YouTube channel, Te Reo Turu, our Te Kurimako Taranaki Facebook page, and very special, we have been able to link to our official Te Kāhui Maunga Facebook page, for which Elijah is our chairperson. We're bringing you live updates of Te Matatini, like Elijah said, we're 5 days out. Something else that has been topical this week in particular, cousin, is this pre-wristbanding kaupapa. That's been the hot topic of the last 3 to 4 days. Have you got any updates for us, please, on any developments?
Yeah, so e te whānau, if you have purchased your tickets, and by now, 5 days out, I'm going to assume that you have all purchased your tickets. But therefore, if you have, you can go down to any of these places, and not all across our different platforms. The various ways that you can go and get your wristbands prior to the festival itself. We are encouraging you to get your wristbands prior to attending the festival because it's going to be busy. We all know this. We're expecting a huge number of people to attend. So please do come along to any of our pre-wristbanding locations. So first off, starting us off in Te Hawera, this Saturday from 12:30 to 3 at the TSB Hub. And that will also be the same time that Ride for Tāle arrives in Te Hawera as well, which just makes it extra special. Then we have on Sunday, we have 3 locations. So firstly, here in Taranaki at Urenui, the Urenui Community Centre, all day on Sunday. You can go and get a wristband from there. In Ngā Motu, you can do the same on Sunday, 10 till 4. And Monday, 9 till 5, is at Centre City, 11 Gill Street, New Plymouth. So those are the Taranaki areas. And then, of course, at home in Whanganui, this Sunday, 9 to 5 at Sport Whanganui, you can also go and get your pre-wristbands there. All you need is to take your e-ticket or a printed copy of your ticket to Aoringa Hāpai. You swap your ticket for a wristband, koia. And e te whānau, can I just say, no, you can't go and pick up other people's wristbands, all right? Thank you, Kāterama. You cannot go and pick up other people's wristbands. And that's not a rule that we've made, but this is all done by the ticket issuer, who is separate to Te Matatini and to Te Kāhui Maunga. But they have said that you must present the ticket, your own ticket, to receive a wristband. So do go along to any of those areas. And of course, if you don't go to the pre-wristband pickup areas, you can collect your wristband at the festival itself, if you're willing to wait in a bit of a line e te whānau.
I love that. That is a beautiful update on that, because it has been really topical this week. So if they had a school in multiple numbers, but the teacher wants to go, or the kaitiaki of these students want to go and pick up the wristband, pre-wristbands, they can't go and collect for groups of 30, 40. That's
right. Yeah, it's the rules are that you must only pick up your own wristband. And so if you do have a kura or a large group that wish to grab your wristbands, then I would go, my advice, go along to these places pre-Te Matatini, much easier, much quicker. It won't be, chocker the whole time or busy the whole time. So if you do have big groups that you wish to go and collect your wristbands for prior to the festival, then I would suggest you go and do it this weekend in either Te Hawera, Ngā Motu, Whanganui or Urenui.
Awesome. If you are tuned in and you have other questions regarding that, please feel free to ask Elijah while he's here with us. There we go. There is what Elijah was just speaking about e te whānau, if you just want to have a look at that, or head along to any of our Facebook, onto the Te Kāhui Maunga Facebook page, and you'll see it up on there.
Can I just talk? I'll just talk over here. Let me just talk about the Facebook pages, cousin.
Yes.
Can I do that? So, e te whānau, there we go. Now, there has been lots of Facebook pages pop up. There's Te Matatini o Te Kāhui Maunga official. There's Te Matatini official. I think there might be a Te Kāhui Maunga official. There's a National Kapa Haka official. The keyword e te whānau, official. There's the only way that you can tell that this Facebook page is official is by the little blue tick next to the name of the Facebook page. Excuse me. And so some of those Facebook pages are providing accurate information, but we cannot guarantee that will always be the case. And so if if you wish to receive and find up-to-date information on the festival, then firstly, your first point of call is the Te Matatini Facebook page. Ka pai? So you go to them first. They have all of the information about the festival on that Facebook page. You may also come and view our Facebook pages. So you've got Te Kāhui Maunga, Te Reo o Te Uru, Te Korimako o Taranaki as well. For the most part, all official comms information about the festival will be firstly shared on the Te Matatini page. So go to Te Matatini's page first, and we've just put the link in the comments. And yeah, just kia matara, because we have found that there are some Facebook pages that are, you know, scamming us. Don't know which country they come from, but I might probably not here at home in Aotearoa. So kia matara e te whānau, and manaki te o tātou kaumātua kui anō hoki, e pānui ana i era kōrero, kei pōhehe rātou e tika ana i rā kōrero, ne? So let's first and foremost make sure those of us who need some help on the socials, that we help them go to the official Facebook pages, and don't get caught up in some of the other Facebook pages where the accuracy of the information we cannot guarantee.
Tika tira. I have posted up the links to our Te Kāhui Maunga page, and then we've got a good feedback here from Tāroa of Te Korimako. The Te Kāhui Maunga Facebook page, and also the page that Large has just spoken to you all about. It's the official Te Matatini page. So everything that's coming from us, Elijah is across it and has signed it off to go to the Te Matatini official comms as well. Okay, so yeah, that needs to be really clear so that you understand that if it's sanctioned on that page from our perspective, and if it's a Te Kāhui Maunga kōrero and whatnot, then Elijah has already looked over it. Okay, te pai? So that's the one you want to check out, e te wānau. If you can, that would be fabulous. Some of our other important updates this week have been with regards to the new, the infrastructure down there, cousin. You've been there today. How did you like that? How do you like it?
It's so last week we talked about this. I think it might have been a couple of days after the Maho blessing. So yes, there were some issues at te whānau that you know, with the various structures down in the bowl itself. I am happy to announce, in addition to the announcement that was made by Te Matatini on their official Facebook page, that I went down there today and saw with my own eyes that a significant improvement has been made. So what the priority was for Te Matatini and for Te Kāhui Maunga and for ngā iwi o Taranaki me te rangatupua, all of us here at home, that we prioritise the viewers. So those of you who are coming to watch, those of our whānau who are coming to watch and, you know, going to come at 7 a.m. or gates open at 7:30, to come and grab your seat with your chili bins and your blankets and whatnot, that we prioritise those who are wanting to come and watch and enjoy Kapa Haka and have a good experience. And so I went to the site today and it looks fabulous. And I'm very, very happy that the changes have been made. And as I said last week, just want to acknowledge Te Matatini and at Papa Selwyn for listening to you know, Te Kāhui Maunga, and that we wanted to make some changes, and those changes have been made. So yes, and as I also said, I want to say to the motu that it's not perfect. The perfect isn't the word that we use here. We use the word stunning, stunning here in Taranaki, e kupu no Taranaki tera. It's beautiful and it's unique, and it's innately Te Kāhui Maunga. And so it's the first time that Te Matatini has been held in Pukekura at the Bowl of Brooklands. And so it is a little bit different to what the setup has been in the past, but we like to bring our own special flavour to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, thank you. And also I just got some messages with regards to the wristbanding. People are stoked to hear about that. And like Lars said, you can also go to the festival and do it. Doors and gates will be open there 7:30 a.m. Now, something else that came up was around buses. Can you please update us on the buses that will be running around Taranaki, please?
Yeah, so thanks to Taranaki Regional Council. They are putting on, so all public bus services in Taranaki will be free to and from Te Matatini o Te Kāhui Maunga. You just show your wristband or the ticket to the driver when you board. And so you can catch any bus to town, to Ngā Motu. You can hop on the shuttle to Pukekura Park, and the shuttle runs every 40 minutes from 7:30, and it's a 6-minute trip to the festival entrance itself. And so if you go to the Taranaki Regional Council website, or indeed if you come to any of our websites, we've got some, there's some information on all of our Facebook pages about the exact routes of the bus trips themselves. But I think ko te mea nui, he kore utu e nā pahi, so me eke te pahi, eke a te pahi, kia taumai ki te Matatini. And I will just say, car parking is at premium up at Pukekura, and also, you know, manaki te te taiao, whakarohia ake ki tō tātou taiao. Getting on a bus also does our bit for the environment and for climate change at te whānau. But also parking is at a premium up at the park itself. So if you can, if your schedule allows, head on to our Facebook pages, check out the information, and you can jump on a bus or a shuttle from the Ngā Motu CBD to Pukekura Park and vice versa, all for free.
Fabulous. Thank you very much. You're receiving some feedback from your kōrero around the wristbands as well.
Yes, tēnā koe kei taku koea, e rangi Māori, e mihi atu ana ki a koe. Tai mai koe ki ngā wānanga, taku poi he manu, kia rite mo te pōhiri, e mihi atu ana ki a koe.
Beautiful. Cousin, in terms of the pōhiri, any more written new developments with regards to the ngā wakaritenga o te pōhiri?
Well, I think everyone here at home should have received the pōhiri by now that, the pānui by now, that we will be having a pōhiri for the Māori on Sunday, and for some kawe mate as well on Sunday here in Ngā Motu at Maratau Uakai at Yarra Stadium, and that will be at 9 o'clock on Sunday. And so those of you here at home, if you're wanting to come to that pōhiri, waru karaka i te ata. Me tai mai koe kia wakarite i te rā o ngā pōhiri. And then just kia mohio mai rā koutou, ko te ia o tēnā pōhiri, te tai mai te Māori me ngā kawe mate, ka haere tōtika ki ngā mahi whakarite mo te pōhiri a te mane. And so we go straight into practice for pōhiri on the Monday. So that'll be, there'll be pōhiri at 9 o'clock and then straight into practice. So that's that. And then on Monday is the big pōhiri for the motu. And we're expecting thousands of people from the motu and from here at home to be part of that kaupapa. And it's going to be beautiful. I'm really looking forward to it, actually. And I think I might have said last week, or on another kōrero, the pōhiri in itself is a performance, right? It's the first performance. It's first up. First up on stage at te whānau is the pōhiri. And you never really know, and my cousin, like, what's going to happen. And, people don't send in scripts for the pōhiri, so to speak. You just kind of got to take it as they come. But I'm to be honest, I encourage that. Ko te marae ātea, te wāhi tika, kia ai ngā āwangawanga, i ngā nawe. Heoi no te whakatakoto hoki i te wero, ki te haukainga. So, that's the right place to do it. I'm not encouraging or inviting that to occur. But what I will say is that mā ngā tikanga, a kui mā koro mā tātou e kawe. And I just really am looking forward to seeing everyone because, it's been a somber time in Te Iwi Māori recently, of late, in the last few months of this, or, the first couple of months of this year. And so seeing everyone at Te Matatini together is going to be a really beautiful display of kotahitanga. And that's probably what I'm most looking forward to, is just being together for Te Matatini.
Absolutely. I'm excited. I'm loving all the teams putting up their reels, and they're just a little preview of what they do in their preparations as they all prepare to come to Taranaki. Cousin, have you been watching them?
I have, actually, and lots of people have been sharing them, and I've been looking at particularly, can I just say, Taumato Apanois. They've got great comms. But there's been lots, I should say, and I probably shouldn't single out one, but their one has been one in particular that has stuck out for me. And there's been lots of news stories. A lot of the news outlets, particularly Te Karere and others here at home, Te Reo Turu, have been profiling the local kapa and other kapa who are getting ready to come, and to see their different stories and their journeys that they're on. I saw one just before. Tahu News did a story about our Ōtautahi groups and those in Te Waipounamu with their creative fundraising efforts to get them up here to the north. And so there's all of those different stories. And I think I was talking to Radio New Zealand today, interviewed me about this, and the interviewer, he was, wanting to know more about Te Matatini. And I just said, the performance itself next week is a culmination of generations of work and dedication and commitment. It isn't simply they've come together to practice for a year and, a one noho a month kind of thing. We are all the culmination of the efforts of our tupuna. And so, this is, the journey is a long journey. Ko te pai tawhiti tātou e whai ana ne. So I think, I just want to acknowledge all of the hard work that goes into just getting a kapa stood up, getting people to a muster, getting people to noho, cooking for noho, all of those background people. They do the accounts, they make sure people have paid, they order the merchandise. Like it is a mammoth effort, and then it's coming to regionals, travel, accommodation, let alone preparing a bracket, and then of course coming to the national competition to Ngā Motu, and again traveling here, organising accommodation, making sure you're here on time, making sure you're at stage at your call time, then going home and cooking, and the list just goes on, and it's quite a significant effort. And then you also celebrate, most importantly, when you think about that hard work and that effort and that sacrifice, and then you see your mukupuna join us on the live, then you will realise, ara, this is why we do the things we do at Te Whānau. We do it for our next generation and for our mukupuna. And you're looking at the next kaitātaki of Ngā Purupura o Te Taiho Wairau, but hopefully the next kaitātaki as well.
It's a kid nui, eh? He loves the kid.
And so, when you have your mukupuna, this is what makes it all worth the while, and this is what makes it worth the effort, and this is the reminder of why it is we do the things we do. And even though he was crying when he saw his uncle tonight on the live, he was
really trying to jump in to get by you. He was trying to jump in.
He loves me.
He does. He's like, there's my uncle. I want to come there. He really, truly does. He's got a soft spot for Te Kuranui. I sent a video to Mahaya the other night. I'll send it to you. I'll show you. He watches them and he's mesmerised.
Well, he's actually, my mukupuna's already a member of Te Kuranui. Yeah, I've already signed him up. I'll sign you up too, my cousin. You're actually, do you want to, you're actually a member as well, so yeah, kia ora.
What were you going to say? Am I honorary member? Thank you. I appreciate you, my cousin. I know this is like, probably, I don't know, like, in terms of sending, actually, you know what I was hoping you would do tonight with this particular update? Cousin, can you send the love out to all the other 50 to all the 55 teams, cousin, or Te Matatini, those that are in prep mode right now? We're 5 days out to the pōri, and all the teams will be getting ready, packing, getting their things sorted, getting our hair did, getting whatever needs to be done. The boys will be looking for black undies all around Aotearoa Whānui. But all of that preparation stuff, cousin, you want to send out a love for you to tuku?
You're exactly right, my cousin. Right now, there will be people who have full-time jobs who are not at work. They're working from home, eh? Or they're on leave, or they've used that letter from Dr. Kore Taringa to get some time off work.
Do you know who that is? Do you know who wrote that?
Do you know who wrote it, my cousin?
I thought you would. No, I don't. I saw no.
But e mihi ana ki a koe, Dr. Kore Taringa. I wonder how many Maoris in this motu used that to their employer, and their employer said, "Oh, okay, then, yep, well, God, then." But no, I'm mihi to the groups. Look, right now, 5 days out, I can just imagine the effort that is going into getting kapa to ngā motu and to te Kāhui Maunga. You know, last night I packed a bag and was up all night, and, you know, put it all in my car, and then I moaned to one of my mates. I was like, oh God, look at all this packing I've had to do. And then I was quickly reminded that I'm one person. I'm not organising a kapa. And there are other people out there that are organising themselves, their children, their partner who's performing, and then also playing a role in the group, getting them here. And there was a reel that I saw going around last week around the partners that hold it down at home while their partner is at noho. And I just want to acknowledge all of those out there. If you're in that category, you people are the real MVPs, trust me, because I know that your partners need, you know, that time to go out and do what they need to do. And they're not doing it for themselves. And I think, you know, when you brought our mokopuna on, we're doing it for them. And so anyway, I just want to acknowledge that and acknowledge every single kapa that is about to embark on the journey of getting here to ngā motu, whether it is you're flying. I heard a rumour today that there's a group chartering a flight, if you will, from wherever you are. I don't know who the group is, but I could probably guess. Oh, no, I won't guess. But if you're chartering a flight from wherever you might be to ngā motu, haere mai rā koutou. If you are on a pahi, if you're on the wene, if you're on the kura wene for the week, if you're coming on your own waka, whatever it might be. But those of you who are getting ready to come to ngā motu, we are ready and we are excited, and we cannot wait for Monday, where everyone arrives here in ngā motu, and those of you who are coming on Saturday and Sunday as well. The place here is an absolute buzz, and the wairua, the good vibes, everything is now what we are solely focusing on, and manakiing the motu for those of you who arrive. So 55 kapa, kei ngā kapa, rima te kaumārima no mai e rarau, ki roto i a mātou o te Kāhui Maunga, me te mihi kau ki ngā mahi wakariterite, ngā mahi kei mua i te aroaro, kia tae mai ki konei, o tino te wiki anō hoki o te Matatini, te noho mai ki konei, te mātakitaki atu i ngā kapa, te tautoko, heoi anō te koutou o te tuara, o ngā tuara, te tai tuara, e tautoko ake ana, e arahi ana, e aroha ana pea ki ngā kapa tēnā hoki koutou o mua o muri anō hoki. But yeah, 5 days out, my cousin, there's nothing else but excitement and good vibes that I just want to share with everyone tonight.
Oh, love. Thank you very, very much. There was a pātai that I saw come through with regards, and tautoko puahawi o kōrero me o mihi, especially coming from the chair of our Kāhui Maunga, to all of the teams. And everything you covered was actually so accurate, on point. I was visualising that. People are looking after their run now. But will the pōwiri of the Māori be live streamed? That's actually on Sunday.
I don't think so. I don't actually know the answer to that, but I'd like to hesitate a guess that it will not be. He mea, that is a, you know, that particular pōti is really for us here at home. And so while it won't be streamed, we would invite everyone to come along and be part of the pōhiri if you so wish. But also, yeah, that particular pōhiri is just for us here at home, and also for those of our iwi from across the motu, from across the Kāhui Maunga, I should say, who are coming on to be part of the pōhiri on Monday. They will also be part of that pōhiri too. So, yeah.
Yep, beautiful answer. And then, cousin, what does the rest? I mean, you just Kim or your main uncle to Tiwi to Wana. You may not have watched Elijah in my live last week. Elijah is actually, he's the chair of Kāhui Maunga, but he actually has another role for the week at Te Matatini. He will be one of our MCs on the stage representing Te Kāhui Maunga. And what's beautiful about that is he actually is from the entire Kāhui Maunga. So no konei hoki, no Taranaki, no ngaiwi o Taranaki, no Te Awa Tupu o Wanganui, and all the way up to Ngāti Rangi and our Ohakune Ruapihi whānau. So I'm proud about that. What does that look like for you in terms of your week, your preparations for the next 5 days? With your huge job?
Yes, and actually, you know what? You heard it here first at Te Whānau. I'm very, very nervous of this particular job. I can do anything else, but, and for those who know me, know I love a camera, love a microphone. Any of those two items come to me, I'm there. But this particular MC gig is the biggest that I've experienced in my time, and probably one of the most privileged positions that I have been in, to be selected as an MC for Te Matatini. This is we're on the world stage, and I'm not even performing. I don't know why I'm nervous, but I am, because getting up and being an MC is a performance in itself, and I'll do my best to bring a vibe to whānau. But no, it is my great privilege to be selected as an MC. I'm going to be alongside a number of others, and they're going to be announced very soon. But in terms of my week, I understand we're on, I believe there's 8 MCs, and we all alternate on different days. So you'll see or hear me one way or another. But also my main job, and lots of people have asked me, what is it? What's your job at Te Matatini? And my main job is to manaki the motu. Our job at Te Kāhui Maunga is to look after the people. That is number one. That's paramount. I have other roles like being an MC and appearing before the media and what have you, and leading our committee, which again is a great privilege. But first and foremost, as uri of Te Kāhui Maunga, and this goes for all of us, our first and primary and our first job and most important job is to manaki the motu. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to have some fun. We're going to show off the beauty that is Te Kāhui Maunga, my Te Kāhui Maunga ki Tangaroa, and everywhere in between. And we're going to show them the hospitality that Te Kāhui Maunga will provide. But it's my great privilege to be an MC, and you'll see me on stage at Te Whānau, but also in terms of my other roles, manakitanga, koera te menui.
I love it. Love. Because in terms of the overall broadcast for that week, Māori TV, here's Papa Che. Kia ora, Papa Che. Sending you some
now he's also a pue, Shay. Yeah, yep. He's a pue. He's actually my home Ngāti Maru. Can I just tell you? You heard it here first at Te Whānau. So yeah, tēnā koe, kia ore, Shay.
Kia ora, Pop. Love you. Can't wait to hug you, actually.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
This is it, my cousin, right? Seeing all these people that we haven't seen in such a long time.
Cry. I literally do. I'm sorry, Pop. I have to take you off because Katangia home. No, let's put him back.
There he is. He would have loved being on our live too. And he's also going to love being.
That would have been cool. Yeah.
Well, and when you talked about broadcasting.
Yes. Where he na. Yes.
See, he knows. But no, e mihi atuana ki a koe uncle. Me ngā kaupapa nui kei mua i a tātou. Hua anō. Che Wilson, te Pai Waho, we will be hearing from him.
Te Pai Waho, chair of Te Kāhui, of Te Kāhui Mārua o tō tātou Kuini, and many other roles.
Yeah. We will be hearing from him. He will be at Te Matatini. We will also be seeing him because he's performing. He is also one of the founding members of Te Kuranui o Pairangi, and Ngā Purapura, and reanga. He's a founding member of all of our groups, but he's also this year performing with another group as well. I want to acknowledge them as well, and acknowledge the kaupapa that he is carrying for us as well. All of the kaupapa that he's carrying for us as well. So just want to mihi to Uncle, and no doubt we'll see him
and his baby,
him and Te Kanawa performing on stage. But yeah, e mihi atu ana.
Oh, that's special. Lovely. I love that. With regards to, yes. So that's the te kahurangi and te pai kahurangi.
Te pai kahurangi and te kahurangi.
Can't get away from the pai, you know, the pai rangi, pai kahurangi.
Well, tino pai.
Yeah, tino pai rawa too. With regard to the broadcast, so Māori TV, Waikato Māori and TVNZ, now, cousin, can you just talk to us about that? They have collaborated. They will be the official broadcasters of the week for Te Matatini. Is it free and all of that jazz? Can you give us a little update on that?
No, it is free, but if you want to make a one-off donation to Te Kāhui Maunga, you're more than welcome to. Tēnā koe. But no, Whakaata Māori, Waikato Māori and Te Reo Tātaki, TV2, will be streaming Te Matatini. So if you have Freeview or Sky, or there's nothing else. So Freeview or Sky, you can watch it there. You can also watch it on Māori Plus. You can download the app and watch it on Māori Plus. There won't be Facebook Lives at Te Whānau. They will just be broadcast solely in Waikato Māori and on Te Reo Tātaki channels. The pōhiri, however, will be broadcast by our local broadcasters, led by Te Kore Mako o Taranaki, Te Reo Te Uru, Te Reo Rirangi o Te Awa Wanganui, here at home, and I think also Kia Ora FM and Rangitane. So we will be taking care of the pōhiri, and the good thing about the pōhiri, can I just start with there, is not only is the pōhiri itself being broadcast by us, we're also going to have some commentary of the pōhiri. So Pāparauru will be leading a team of commentators on the pōhiri itself. And so for those of you who are wishing to follow what's actually happening in the pōhiri, and a bit of a wānanga, no doubt, and to some of the kaupapa that might be raised or spoken about on the paipai, then we've got Pāparauru and a number of others who will be broadcasting and speaking to the pōhiri too. So that's on the Monday. And then from Tuesday to Saturday, we have the official broadcast of the competition itself starting. And so if you want to tune in, please ensure that you watch the official broadcast. And can I just also say that, as much as we love our whānau, we aren't official broadcasters, right? So if you're going down to watch your mokopuna, on the stage, don't try and make yourself an official broadcaster, okay? You cannot go live or video or take your iPad out and, kia noho huna e na whakāturanga, ne? So, waiho mā te reo tātaki me whakāta Māori, e rā taonga e whakātu atu ki te ao, and just enjoy it, and enjoy the experience for those of you who are going to be there in person.
That is a good point. Because after the pōri, so and I believe Waikato Māori is partnering with Te Kore Mako to bring that live broadcast of the pōri, which is fabulous, which comes with their resources as well, which is great. So sharing the resources. After the pōri, so from the Tuesday when the competition officially starts, cousin, is that when TVNZ and Waikato Māori, their partnership begins?
That's right? Yeah. So they will focus on broadcasting the festival itself and Kapa Haka. And so they'll be on those channels that I described before. But in terms of the pōhiri, that's being led by us here at home.
Oh, awesome. No, beautiful. Well, I'm just amped. You always make me feel really, positive vibes and excitement.
I think, what else can you feel? There are things that come up during the day that you're just like, oh my gosh, I've got to sort that out or deal with this issue or put that fire out. But the main thing that I want everyone to focus on right now and to put their energy into is being excited and being happy and, bringing the good vibe to Te Kāhui Maunga and to Te Matatini, because we're 5 days out. We've got no time to worry about things anymore. We're just going to get on with it, have some fun, and welcome, most importantly, welcome and manaki the motu next week.
Absolutely beautiful, cousin. Any last words that you want to share with everybody?
Look, me and my cousin here from Te Maru just want to thank you all for watching and streaming, joining our lives over the last few weeks. I'm going to say that me and my cousin are going to probably try and get some time during the festival itself to do a bit of a live. It might not be as formal as this. It might be down in the bowl. It might be on, wherever it might be. But this type of broadcast, this is homegrown. This is us. Mm-hmm. This is us being ourselves and having a bit of fun and building that hype and vibe. And so you'll see us again during the festival itself here. We'll go live again. You'll also see me on stage and hear me. But most importantly, you're going to see my cousin giving it her all on stage as well. And just want to acknowledge you, my cousin. You're doing the real performance. Elijah's doing the korero at the start. But we're going to have lots of fun. And I just want to mihi to everyone getting ready. We are ready. We are excited. We are happy to welcome everyone in. And I look forward to seeing everyone bright and early, 10 o'clock, Monday. Kia rite. Kia ora tātou.
I love it. 10 o'clock Monday, kia rite. Oh, man. Now I'm feeling nervous. No. I'm feeling excited because I feel like this is... What I don't want, though, is it for it to be a big, huge hero of an anticlimax. Once you get there and then it's like, boom, it's over, it's done. I really want to hold on tight to all the vibes because it's one of these next 5 days, tēnā koe, Kimi. All these days are going to go super fast, ne, cousin?
They really are. And this isn't going... We're building the hype because this Matatini is going to be hyped up. And it's going to be cool. It's going to be one of the best, I reckon. I'm just saying it. I'm putting it out there right now. This is the biggest. It is absolutely the biggest. And I'd like to say that it's going to be one of the best. And it's going to... And, oh, no, I'm talking heaps. But anyway, this in my lifetime, so I'm 31 this year, and 31 years ago was when Te Kāhui Maunga last hosted. And so in my lifetime, this has been the only time that it's been at home. And so for me to be a part of that and to have a role in that and just to experience it is a huge privilege. And to have it here at home. And so I'm in awe. And that's why I'm so excited, because it's just so cool that it's here in Te Kāhui Maunga, and we're sharing our rohe with the world, with the motu, and I can't wait now e te whānau. 5 more days, e rima ngā rai toi ana, e mihi atu ana ki a tātou.
Well, I love it. Beautiful. For those of you that tuned in to hear about where to go and get your wristbands, you'll have to rewind to the start of the interview. Elijah did cover all the areas and also about the questions that were coming through. You can get multiple, etc. All the questions are answered at the top of this interview. Go and check it out. To all of you who are in preparation, I just want to support what my cousin Elijah has said to you all the very best in your preparations. One key thing I like to do is sort of be kind to myself. As we go into a comp mode, if you're performing, be kind to yourself. Treat yourself with kindness. Lots of warm drinks. Lots of hydration. If you are going out in the sun, it's been raining here in Taranaki, FYI, over the last, it only lasts for like an hour, and then the sun comes out again and goes boom. So sunblock, water, hydration. Hey, cousin, did you feel that today when you were here, when you arrived in Taranaki?
Well, it's current. I'm in Ngāmotu, and you're right. It rained for like an hour, and it poured. It poured down for an hour, and then merawake ko whiti mai tamanui te rā. So, yes, it's coming, and the rain's good because it is a bit dry here. But from what I understand, Matua Whare has checked his surf weather app, and he said that's the most accurate he uses because he's a surfer, and he has said next week is going to be stunning. And it's going to be, there's a couple of overcast days, which might actually be good at te whānau because we need to be slapping and wrapping that sunblock on. But it might just be a little bit more comfortable because I might just add, when I was at the Maho blessing last week, my goodness, tēnei kiri, te kiri atu Pākehā, just ka pāi nei ngā hihi o te rā and ka mawhero. Yeah, so, bring sunblock, but also, as Auntie Leo's been putting out some official comms as well, Liana Potu, has been putting out some official comms, just some tips. You know, bring your sunscreen, bring your sun hat, but also bring your poncho. And don't get, angry when you come to Ngā Motu and it starts raining and then you go to the shop and buy a poncho and in Merawaka there's none left. So just let's be prepared for all seasons, because like most parts of the country, but especially here at home in Te Kāhui Maunga, thanks to our mountains, that we can have 4 seasons in one day. And so I'd just be prepared. Some days you might need to bring your gummies, your gum boots, and that's okay because those are our number ones here at home. So just get prepared for all seasons. But from what I have seen in terms of the forecast, it's all looking good.
You're right. Yep. People have asked me, do we bring the red bands? Absolutely. You must. Please do bring your red bands, because honestly, like Elijah said, it might rain. And if it does, it ends up muddy. Particularly at Pukekura, because it's lawn, it's grass, and it's, bring your red bands, bring whatever, come prepared, bring it all. But most important, bring your good vibes. One thing that I did read from one of Leo's posts last week was around managing your expectations. I had to smile and laugh about that because, cousin, people have expectations, and it's because Te Matatini has evolved, and so we have a lot of needs and wants and desires. But we have what we have here to offer. Yeah, it's going to be an experience. I've said that right from the get-go, over a year ago. Yes, there are events that happen. This one at Pukekura is definitely going to be an experience, and one I know you'll never forget, ever. And I'm hoping with all of my heart, with my cousin as well, and his whole heart, that it will be an experience you'll treasure forever in time to come. And I know it will. I can feel the good wairua. I mean, that's what it is. Te Kāhui Maunga, he kāhui wairua, he kāhui tupua. Well, he kāhui tupua, he kāhui wairua. Have you got any other updates finally before we wrap up our kōrero, cousin, or kāriko, or taihua, or tāria te wā?
We can't let all our cats out of the bag, cousin?
Yeah, we've still got 5 days.
Yeah, that's it. And I've let you know as much as I can, but, he kura kāhuna, he kura kāwākina, and so we'd like to keep some of our things close to our hearts, can I just say, te motu. So I think I've told you everything I need to, but just kia rite, because there may be just some surprises in store for everyone to enjoy. But no, that's all from me, my cousin. Thank you so much. My cousin said to me earlier today, oh, my cousin, I'm not on air anymore, but I come on air for you. And I just want to acknowledge her for doing that, because having these kōrero has been so much fun. And they get good views, and I like that people are finding out key information from our lives, because I do lots of media with others, and sometimes it's 10-minute interview and you get 2 minutes on air, and so we've just done 54 minutes. So if you don't know, then you can go back and look at all of the different updates that we've shared tonight. But just want to thank you, cousin, for providing us with this platform, and also to te reo te uru, te kurima ko taranaki anō hoki. Nā koutou e nei kaupapa amo mā tātou, ngā mahi pāpāho, hoi anō mihi atu ana kia koutou. O tino kia tātou katoa e wakarite mai ana mo te matatini o te Kāhui Maunga, he kāhui tupua, he kāhui wairua. Ko te Kāhui Maunga tēnei e tere atu nei, e tere mai nā te aroha ki koutou o tino ki tātou. Ka waka kotahi mai rā ki runga i a Pukekura, ki runga i te Kāhui Maunga mo te matatini o te Kāhui Maunga e tū mai nei. Tēnā koutou. Tēnā koutou. Kia ora tātou katoa.
Tēnā ra koutou, Tiwi. Tautoko ana haui ngā kōrero o tōku karangarua Elijah. Kia koutou katoa. Kia taui ora ko ngā tauirotanga a rātou mā i te wā i ngaro ki runga ki raro ki wā o ki roto. Rire hau, pai mā rire. Exceptional goodness. Pai mā rire, cousin.